All right, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Power Sports Memorabilia Show. I am your host, Matt Powers. Thank you again for joining me. Please visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also, give you a follow over there on Instagram, at Powers Autographs. Steph Curry just won his 4th NBA title. And I don't know about you guys, but he's just one of my favorite guys to watch play. He takes shots that if I took those in high school, my coach would bench me for the rest of the game. I mean, now granted, I'm not as good a shooter as he is, but holy crap, some of those shots he takes, you're just like, how does that even go in? And he's just so confident about it. And I don't know, I love watching Curry play. So, probably by now, if you don't have a Curry autograph in your collection, you're probably going to want to be adding one fairly soon here. And that's what today's video is going to be all about. We're going to talk about the authentication to look for on a Curry autograph, and also the types of autograph items that I personally would be buying. And I'll make some recommendations there. Not going to talk about cards because that's just a whole nother video there. So we're just going to be talking about autographed memorabilia today. All right. So first off, let's talk about authentication. There is a lot of authentication out there for various Curry items, so it can be kind of confusing, a little overwhelming. He signed for a bunch of different companies throughout his career, and I remember the first signing that I took part in with Curry. This was back in 2009, 2010 maybe, and he was signing for this sports card shop out in California called Lefties. Maybe some of you guys have heard of him. And I sent in a few Davidson jerseys to have done, and I think he was $45 an autograph. So if I had the time machine, we could go down that thing, blah, 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 but nobody knew he was going to be this good. But $45 an autograph, that's just insanity. So he's been an exclusive of a couple different companies that many of you probably know about. He was an exclusive of Steiner Sports. I think he signed a deal with them back in 2017. And then, of course, he became an exclusive with Fanatics as well. And right now, he's an exclusive to USA. So any item that comes with a Steiner numbered hologram on there, or Fanatics hologram, or any JSA or Witness, JSA or Beckett Witness authentication certs are generally 100% good to go on those. Okay, unless something looks really funky with the autograph. But Curry's sit-down autograph is usually pretty straightforward. It's pretty good, easy to see a real Curry autograph from a non-real Curry autograph as far as when you're doing the paid sit-down signing. So, and also anything that comes with the USA hologram is also going to be good on any Curry autograph. Now, keep in mind, Curry is very generous with his autograph. I don't know about nowadays, but in the last 10 years or so, he has signed a lot of in-person autographs. Okay, he'll sign at games, golf courses up there in Tahoe. So he's, again, very generous. So you're going to see a lot of items out there that have a JSA, Beckett, or PSA opinion COAs, meaning that a representative from one of those companies has looked at it and said, you know what, compared to our known authentic autographs in our database, that we think that this is a good Curry autograph. Okay, so that's what that is, all right, when you're looking at an opinion-based COA. But generally, it's a sloppier autograph. It's not a full autograph that you'll see him give at a paid signing. And if you're buying a jersey, it's generally a knockoff jersey. So, if I was going to be buying a Curry autograph of one of the greats, which he is, I would probably want to be buying something with a first-person COA, where a rep from JSA, PSA, or Beckett or Fanatics was there for the actual witnessing of the autograph, okay? Not to say those autographs aren't legitimate, but I would just be buying something that was a first-person autograph just to make sure that I was getting a 100% legit autograph of Stephen Curry, who, again, is one of the greats, and you don't want to have something in your collection that you're questioning anything about the authenticity of the item. All right, so let's talk about items to buy. As with Tom Brady or any other active athlete, don't buy items with inscriptions that could change. So, for example, 3-time champ items inscribed by Stephen Curry. They're no good now, okay? Not to say there's no value in it, but he's won 4 titles. It doesn't make any sense to have something like that in your collection. I would definitely be buying officially licensed items. It's going to give you the best quality autograph and item. Personally, for me, unless it's an epic photo, like, for example, Jordan's 1988 slam dunk, or him pushing off Byron Russell or something like that, photos aren't generally my favorite. They just don't do it for me on the higher end autographs, such as like Tom Brady or for Stephen Curry. So generally for Curry, there's a couple different items that I would be looking to pick up. And first one is definitely a jersey. He's worthy of getting framed and being on your wall. I mean, can you think of any other current player right now that should not be on your wall? It's an NBA player. I mean, he's got to be number one, as far as my opinion, outside of LeBron. The price is just going up on these guys. The pricing of jerseys is definitely going to be going up. His autograph pricing is going to be going up. They were $600 or so this year, which, man, that's a pretty cheap, affordable pricing right there. Now they're getting closer to $800, $900 to $1,000. There's a lot of variety of jerseys out there. It's these NBA guys, they wear so many different jerseys. It's just insane. But the blue one seems to be the most popular one, the Nike Swingman. However, I personally like his the white rookie year one. That one is definitely my favorite. It's a different style of jersey that I don't think the Warriors wear that style anymore. They come out with so many different styles, but the 2009 one, that one is definitely my favorite. You can get jerseys inscribed like Chef Curry or greatest shooter of all time. Those are cool. Those inscriptions obviously aren't going to change. Those definitely add value because, again, inscriptions, he's not going to be doing a ton of them. And the pricing on inscriptions always goes up. It never goes down. It seems like athletes, as they get older, they just don't want to do them anymore. So I would be looking for some cool inscriptions like that. And he does do, I can do all things through Christ. If you're a believer, that's a very cool item to have. Basketballs, I'm usually not a huge fan of basketballs, but I do like some ones that Curry has signed there. They have the finals logo on there. Those are sharp because they're not tied to any finals year. So if you're looking for a basketball, I would definitely recommend those. Those are very sharp. Customers seem to really like those. The last item I'm going to talk about is not something that's in my wheelhouse. It's not something that I focus on, but I know a lot of people do. So I think there could be a good kind of area of opportunity here. And that's the shoes. Now, the shoe market, the sneakerheads, is a big market. Now, the autograph shoe market is not as big as that. It's not as big as people that collect signed jerseys, okay? But if you are a sneakerhead, obviously Curry has his own shoe, and they only make so many of these shoes. Now, they do make a lot of them, okay? But they do make a lot of jerseys, too. Getting, like a pair of sneakers signed of your favorite of Curry shoes, I think those would be pretty cool to have. Again, shoes don't take up a whole bunch of room as far as in your collection. And I think the shoe market could have a lot of collectors coming into it. But again, Curry's known for having his own shoe. I think that's a very cool item. Again, if you are kind of into that. But again, just keep in mind that the autographed shoe market is a little bit smaller than, say, your traditional autographed jerseys and basketball market. There are some game-used items out there for Curry, but those, I'm not going to really touch on those too much, but those are way up to the moon right here, okay? Everybody's talking about collectibles going to the moon. Curry game-used stuff is going to the moon. Golden has a game-used jersey from, I believe it's from the 2016 NBA Finals Game 1. As of the making of this video, it was at $90,000 already with 8 days left. So, again, for most of us, that's, we don't make that much in a year, so it's kind of out of the reach of us. So I would probably take game-used items off of your list. But, hey, if you're doing well in life and you can afford stuff like that, you always want to be making sure that you're getting something authenticated by the NBA or MyGray and that it is photo matched to that exact game. I would definitely be having all those variables in play before I purchased a Stephen Curry game used, really anything. So again, hopefully this brings a little bit of clarity to the market. Again, I definitely would be having something Steph Curry in your collection. You can buy it from me, buy it from anywhere else. It does not matter to me. But get something that you like, that's got some good quality authentication behind it, and something that you'll enjoy having, because Curry's price is only going up. I mean, the guy's a 4-time champion right now. Might win another, who knows? But he is definitely one of the top 50 players, maybe top 25 for sure. And he's so likable as far as the NBA fan base. Kids love him, and his game is just fun to watch. I definitely would consider having something Stephen Curry in your collection. Again, don't forget to visit the website, powersportsmemorabilia.com. Also, can be followed over there on Instagram at Powers Autographs. And I will see you on the next episode.